The Guthrie case has thrust doorbell cameras, as I was saying, into the spotlight. Authorities say the video from her Google Nest device has given them their biggest leads. I mean, those are pretty good photos and videos. The use of doorbell cameras, though, is also sparking concerns over privacy and unwanted surveillance. Amazon's Ring faced backlash following their Super Bowl commercial showing how the technology can be used to find lost pets. Now, days later, Ring canceled its partnership with the company Flock Safety, which makes cameras for reading license plates. Jamie Siminoff is the founder and chief inventor at Ring, and he joins us now. Jamie, really want to thank you for coming in because people have so many questions about how this works, not obviously just in this case, but in general. Yep. Now, you know, you guys landed dead center in controversy in two very different but important stories, each showing both the benevolence, right, that this application can have, and for some people, the malevolence if people have ill intent. So let's begin with the investigation into the Guthrie case. I mean, that is pretty much one of the most solid leads they would have. In fact, they wouldn't have even found the glove, or maybe not known that it was anything, had they not had the picture, right, of the glove and the video on that camera. How was that retrieved, and can you understand how it might make people nervous? Because, you know, the family of Nancy Guthrie says she did not have a subscription and no one was supposed to be recording that.
Yeah, so I don't want to speculate on how it was retrieved because it's another company and obviously there's a lot of information happening. What I will say is it is definitely the most important piece of information that has happened so far. As Josh was just saying, I mean, I think, you know, investigators, they're looking for leads. It's a rural area, so it is a little bit harder. It has been harder to get video evidence. It also just shows how much we've now relied on video evidence in these cases. We're used to when things happen, and we saw this in like the Brown school shooting, that we had neighbors in that area very quickly being able to get video to the police to help them start to lead to where this, you know, what suspect was doing what.
But Jamie, and I understand you're not involved in that case. It wasn't even your camera on the door. But I think people want to know, right? If you do not have a subscription, if you are not recording, really, at this point, it would be naive for any of us to think that that video couldn't be retrieved. From a technical point of view, you're saying, of course it can be.
Well, actually, what I'm saying on the video is that it's a very important piece for this investigation. From a Ring perspective, and that's all I can talk about, I've built the systems. I mean, I invented Ring and kind of have been very material in building the systems. Ring does not store any of the data transient like that, so we would not be able to recover this. We never would have taken that data into our systems, so we would not have seen it. If you delete a video on Ring, it is basically in real time is taken off of our system. So we don't have the remnant data that you saw here. What I was saying though is that it has been, I mean, you can kind of see how important video is to this investigation.
And getting to the second point of this, though, as we just outlined last week, you ended a partnership and you abandoned a feature that may have helped people locate their lost pets. I mean, how did you come to understand the backlash here? Because Ring was accused by some, I believe, erroneously about everything from, you know, being, you know, spying on Americans to collaborating with ICE.
So let me break some stuff apart. So we did not actually discontinue the search party for dogs. So that feature, which if your dog is missing, it's going to say like, you know, this dog looks like this dog that's missing in the neighborhood. Do you want to contact your neighbor? There's your
right, and
your
you can opt in, right? You're saying you opt in.
Your privacy is always
gotcha.
like we're always holding your privacy. So at Ring, we're always making sure your information, your video is yours. So with this feature, if a dog is found on your camera, you get to say yes, I want to talk to them, or no, I don't. So that you're opting in privacy. With Flock, we saw Flock is a separate company. It's not a commercial deal. It was just something we were partnering with them on community alerts. Community alerts is where local police is able to request video from Ring customers. Again, privacy-centric, where if you say no, it's anonymous, they don't know you asked. If you say yes, then obviously you can then give them the video. We're already doing that with Axon. We have that out there. It was used, for example, in the Brown shooting. It has been used in the Nancy Guthrie case. So it is still out there. We just canceled our partnership with Flock at this time.
Now, I do want to get to this issue of the technology itself, though, because there is backlash from it. You, as the founder of this, how do you believe these cameras, including privacy restrictions, how should they evolve? And I have to tell you, while I understand that you had some backlash, I know every day I get police reports on seniors that go missing. And I know many people would like more access to those cameras. Because it might tell them where their seniors are, because it is a huge problem in many communities.
So, I mean, everything we've built is an incident happens, like a dog is missing. We have a thing called Fire Watch, which if there's a fire in your area, or community alert. So something happens, we then we send a request out to our customers, and then they get to choose if they want to help take part in the neighborhood and help take part in what's happening or not. And so I think the important thing is you can have the neighborhood come together like you're talking about. You can have people come together to help, and you can also do it with 100% privacy and security being maintained. I think that's where, and I think there's angst around AI, there's angst around all this stuff that people like they kind of conflate the two together, when the reality is you can have both. We can hold your information private. It can be 100% under your control. We can also have you be asked if you want to help in a neighborhood incident that's happening, like Nancy Guthrie, or a dog missing.
Well, you've explained a lot there, Jamie. We will see where this goes, and obviously we're all hoping that there is a break in that case of Nancy Guthrie. Jamie Siminoff for us. Really appreciate you coming in.
Thank you very much.